Good morning, happy Saturday. Welcome back to the channel. Today, it's pretty much the first day of spring here. We just entered daylight savings time on the East Coast and it's warm for once, it's not raining. So we're gonna unbox this 14.5 amp electric pressure washer from SunJoe. It's a 2200 PSI, perfect for washing cars. My other one died. This one is a nice replacement. You can wall mount it or you can leave it on the stand. We're gonna see what works best, so join me. All right, welcome back to the Sometimes Builds, the channel where we do a little bit of Vanagon work. We do a little bit of work out in the yard. We do Kubota work, four-wheelers. It's a little bit of everything. It's real life here. So we can't do the same thing every day. So this is what we're doing today. Today we're going to be unboxing this SunJoe Ultra. It's the first day of spring here on the East Coast, so I want to start getting vehicles washed again, get all that winter salt off from the snow we didn't have this year. Maybe like twice, but we're gonna check out this SunJoe and see what comes in the box and how to set it up. This is the popular model because you can wall mount it or use it on the cart on the ground. So we're gonna see what works best. I don't really have a whole lot of wall space, so it might not be a wall mount for now, but let's see what we get. So looks like there's a pressure washing brush in the box. Have part of the frame. It's like some adapters and accessories. I'm just putting stuff over there and probably gonna lose it. This is the high pressure hose. Another part of the frame right here, the handle part of the frame. Put that over there for me to step on and trip over. Trash. It's like, oh, that's nice. So it's a wheel brush that the water shoots through. That's gonna be interesting to try out. Miscellaneous instructions, some screws, the actual pressure washer wand. We probably won't use this because if you remember last year, we got the short wand here, and this is a lot easier to use with vehicles versus this one with the extension on it. But it does come with a wand, and I'm assuming there's an extension. Yep. The extension right here. Plastic, interesting. The last one I had was metal. Not this exact model, but it was still a SunJoe. All right, and then the last thing is just getting the pressure washer out. All right, a little close-up of the front of the SunJoe here. You have the stop, low, and high. These things, it feels like there's like a rubber gasket on there, so it's not just like a plastic click. It feels a little more premium, and then a min max. I'm gonna assume this is for if you put solution here in the mixer, how much it mixes in. Then the nice rubber cap, not plastic for that. And then there is a little note here in front that says connect high pressure hose, connect garden hose, plug in, water on, depressurize, and start. 6 steps and you're good to go. So pop that off of there. That looks like it stays. Before we start going to town with this, gonna get the accessories going. So this just drops in 2 poles, just like so. And then it looks like this is part of the hose attachment, and it'll sit right here. And then there are screws in that instructions bag. Comes with some screws right here. The rest of it is probably not needed. Where are these Phillips? Let me grab a Phillips bit. So for whatever reason, there are 3 short holes, or 3 short screws and 1 long screw. This is the only hole right here that goes all the way through. So I'm going to send that through there and then send that through there. Why? I have no idea. I didn't read the directions. So that's the only hole that's not threaded. The rest of the holes are threaded, and we'll use these shorter 3 screws to thread them in. You kind of got to pull the plastic so it doesn't send the screw in at a weird angle. So don't let it get away from you on that. So I'm going to kind of pull it this way and then screw it in. There we go. Because if you let it go in at an angle, you're going to cross thread it, and then it's a one and done. But cross thread's better than no thread, they say. I left them all a little loose until you get them all there. I still don't know why this one is a through bolt. I'm sure there's something I'm missing that will oh, that's why it's a through bolt. So you have this piece here. This is for the gun, the stock gun. I guess I don't need to put it on, but the through bolt goes through this hole. See, it's not the end of the world if you don't read the directions. And you don't even need a wrench because it has the plastic on this side is fitted for the nut. So you just slide it in there and the plastic will hold the nut. And get that nice and tight, and there we go. Only thing left is to pop this thing on the front so you can fit a hose on it. I'll probably get some plumber's tape for that. And that's pretty much it. The only reason I could see using this gun it comes with, this is all plastic here. Only reason I can see you using this is for these accessories here. These accessories that it comes with all fit on this wand. They won't, this connection type won't fit on the short wand like the one I already have. So I would have this set up only for the brush or this brush. Don't put this brush on your paint. Just saying it right now, don't do it. Maybe for a wheel, but not for your paint. Drops in there like that. And there you go. That's the SunJoe 22 PSI electric pressure washer. Now we're going to take this outside, get a hose fitted to it, see how it works. This is the model people use to mount on the wall. I'm not going to mount it on the wall right now because I don't have any clue where I'm going to put this on the wall at. So right now we're just going to clean off a lawnmower or something. Maybe put some soap down here and see how that works. So initial thoughts on this gun. This gun feels really cheap, very light plastic. This hose is a lot smaller than the last one I had. So you're gonna have to get an adapter, because I threw mine away, to use it on other accessories. So I can only use it on this one. As you see, what you want to do to get it working, so you connect your hose up to the front of it, and you connect your high pressure to the back of it, turn your water on, and let all the air come out. Once all the air comes out and water starts to flow, hopefully, you can turn it on like that. So it has a dial, it seems, where you can change the fan stream from wide to narrow. And you got to make sure when you're changing this, don't turn the whole thing, because you will take this wand right on out. So you kind of got to hold it like this and then turn this tip. This changes it from a wide pattern to a narrow pattern. So if you turn it all the way one direction, you're going to be writing your name in like a pen, and this one's just going to be a fan. And then you can turn the pressure up and down with the lower collar. So max pressure, somewhere in the middle. And you gotta kind of wait for all the air in the line to get out. All right, so initial impressions. It takes a lot of time to get the air out of the system with these electric pressure washers. I seem to always have that issue with mine, even the last model I have. This one seems like lighter duty than the last electric one I have. You might have seen it in previous videos last year, but I definitely need to get the hose adapter for the short throw gun I have. And I'm also going to link up here on the side right now a 50-foot pressure washer line or high pressure line. This thing is like 25 feet, so you're going to be dragging it all around your car, which is fine, but having a 50-footer it'll make life a lot easier. I'm going to order that probably right as I'm going to edit this video, because I get it, 25 feet, if even that, maybe 15. Shoot, that might even be 10. It's nice. I like the variability of the gun it comes with. It just feels like it's going to break because it's plastic, but this is meant to be a cheaper model, not the top of the line, gas models, so get what you pay for. So now we're going to this John Deere of mine has been sitting all winter. It's got some dirt all over it. So first we're going to try the different spray patterns on the dirt on the deck, see what happens, see what it takes off, see what it does. Try it out. You can see it takes a long time to get the air out of the line. I mean, I'm using about 50 feet of hose right now, of garden hose. It's taken a long time to get all the air out of this thing. We'll just call that a first time of the spring. Maybe it's just having a hard time waking up. So that's one of the benefits of this one, where you can just take the tip right off the end and just let it run like a regular hose. So showing you can change it to a really fine point. You see it does take off the really caked in dirt on the deck of this mower. But this would take a long time, so if you need to break up dirt, this would be a good option. I don't know, I'd be careful maybe putting it on full intense mode like this and pointing it at like paint or tires. I don't think 2200 PSI is enough to go through, but it'd probably take a sticker off. I'm finding it really nice to get in like the little crevices on this mower. So there you have it with the SunJoe 2200 PSI pressure washer. So I feel like it's a little underpowered compared to the one I used to have, but I gotta replace the hose, and the gun's not too bad. The hose is just so like, it's made out of plastic. It feels like, and not rubber, where you can like kind of toss it around, like the more expensive pressure washer. So definitely got to replace the hose. Seems like it does a decent enough job for cars. I need to try it out with some soap. I'm gonna let this dry a bit and then put that over in the sun. Maybe bring the four-wheeler over or one of the cars and give that a shot with it. It is like the first day of spring, so I might as well wash some cars today. See how the other accessories do. See if you can put soap in there. What does it do? We'll try that out. But yeah, so far, it's all right. It needs some upgrades. Expect to need upgrades when you get this. This runs a lot better than the WRX, so at least we have that going for us. So quick change, push it in, turn it on. I mean, I like that part of it. So we can set it to max mix. As you can see, there is a lot of tree sap on here again. Once again, I'm covered in tree sap. It's set to mix, but it ain't mixing. Oh, look at that, it's soap. You gotta turn this pressure down. So in order to use the soap, you have to turn this pressure all the way down, and then you can change this to whatever you want. It's not a foam cannon, but it can definitely put out some soap. It's convenient in a way, but it's just so annoying. All right, so that is going to wrap up this video. A little bit of a shorter video, but I wanted to get this SunJoe unboxed and at least test it out to see what's good, what's bad, how does it compare to the other SunJoes I've had in the past. Overall, using it, the hose, you got to replace it. It's like 10, 15 feet long. I don't even know. It is, and it's not flexible. It doesn't roll well. It just, replace the hose. It's also a very small diameter hose compared to the other one, so you got to get adapters to use it with everything else. Otherwise, I mean, it puts out good pressure, not enough pressure to like blow through your paint. The pressure washer gun is of course made out of plastic. It's okay. It has those adjustments on it, so you can quick change and turn it into a hose, and then quick change and put the brush on. I think that concept is good, but I don't like the concept of I don't like the adjustment tip on the main nozzle. It's just a pain to change that around. Maybe if they put it way back on the top of the gun, it might be a little bit easier. But another annoying part, and this is just nitpicking at this point, is when you first turn the pressure washer on, no matter what setting you have it on, it starts it wide and then it angles it in. So it's like every time you start it up, you think, oh, I put it on the wrong setting, but then it angles all the way back into where it's supposed to be. And it's not very adjustment friendly. You turn a little bit, you're shooting a line. You turn a little bit more, you're shooting wide. So the pressure washer is good. It's good to mount this on a wall inside. Maybe I'll do another video on mounting it inside. But the pressure washer itself is good price, but I would definitely look at replacing the hose and the gun for it. I luckily already have the gun. I just need to replace the hose. And yeah, then we'll try it out with that. And then like a hose reel or something for a 50 footer. That'd probably make it nice and easy. Otherwise, that's going to be a wrap for this video. If you like this kind of content, definitely consider subscribing below. This is just another random episode of Sometimes Builds. We'll be getting back to Kubota tractors and restoring Uncle Charlie's cabin probably next week. And then, as you see this van behind me, I started doing brakes and then I realized I needed a bigger socket. So you'll see it like I'm jumping between videos. So I'm getting back on that as well once I get the right socket to take that stupid axle nut off. That thing is huge. So see you next time. Peace.